There we go. We are live. I'm Dole with Dad. No, I'm not. I'm Jeff. Channel's Dole with Dad. That's Chris. His channel is
Disney World Adventures.
Yes. And there's nobody here yet because we just hit go live. Although I do appreciate if you're watching the replay. I'm positive people will because the last few the views went up afterwards. So thank you if you're watching on the replay. But we're gonna kind of talk a little bit slower in the first 5 minutes here, just to let
everybody. We got Michelle in the house already.
Nice, you're already in chat. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Welcome in. All go check out Chris at. Are you in the chat? Can I?
Yeah, I'm in the chat.
It's not coming up. I'll just type it out. Disney World Adventures. All right, so welcome in. Say hi in chat if you're here. I appreciate you popping in. Michelle, how are you? I know you were live streaming earlier. How are you? There's Disney World Adventures. Perfect. Michelle, how are you today? Yeah, no, that's all right. Jelly's in the house. Jelly's Journeys. Say hi to Chris from Disney World Adventures, one of my favorite channels out there. Jelly, you've been everywhere this weekend, girl. I was talking to you when you were at your work, in your car, on your couch, and in all kinds of life. That sounds weird, right? Jelly's Journey and her whole family were in our live stream last night watching a little UFC. Hey, Eileen, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. So we got 6 watching. Hey, yeah, thanks for hitting the like. 7 watching. I appreciate you guys coming. I don't want to waste too much time, so I'm going to get going. So for you guys who are in the chat, I'm not ignoring you. I will jump in and out now and then, but I want to give Chris my attention so you guys can get to know him. Hey, Rosie, how are you? Happy birthday. I'll take it. My birthday's on Christmas, but I'll take it. Hey, Pirate Princess Red. Hey, Steve. All right.
Hey,
so I love you guys. We are lurking. I like it. So that's Chris. Let's start off with the first question. This is about Disney YouTube creators and other creators. What made you start your channel? And well, let's start with that. What made you start your channel?
Well, basically to share videos with the family is what started it all.
And how long have you had your channel? I should have looked. I didn't even look before the stream.
A year and a half. It was July 2017. Uploaded our first video.
And you've grown pretty well. I mean, I know we were just talking that you added a couple 4 today, but you're at 672. So let's get him to 700. Everybody go check if you're not already subscribed. And I'm guessing a lot of people in this chat already know you. You're definitely part of this community. Hey, everybody. Hey, Steve. Hey, Dougie. Hey, Dougie. Hey, Painting the Roses Red. Hey, the Lucky Minute. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button on Chris's channel, Disney World Adventures. Love to get him to 700 tonight. He's 28 away. That would make my day. Love to get him to 1,000, but I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, so you said you've had your channel for about a year and a half, and you started to share with the kiddos. It's clearly grown. What do you attribute that to? Why? All that good stuff.
The community really has nothing to do with the quality of my videos.
Oh, yes, it does. Yes, you're you know, it's
maybe
funny,
lately it does.
Yeah, they're fun. Well, I don't know if you guys missed his premiere or not, or have you seen it yet today, but 2 of my favorites, Disney World Adventures and Cargo, kind of in one video. Cargo's stuff more than Cargo, I guess. But do you want to talk about the video that you premiered today? I was there for the premiere, and I loved it.
Yeah, and some of these people were there also. But, yeah, it was a package from Cargo, and it was a bunch of her merch that I purchased and stuff that we would engaged in a trade for, and it was just a party in a box.
Yeah,
the video was 50 minutes. I couldn't stop talking about it.
It was great.
It was almost an hour. Almost an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I was on it. I mean,
most of you were there for the entire thing. I couldn't believe it.
I didn't get in it exactly at the beginning because I was actually on my phone, and then I got home and I turned on my laptop, so I switched. But I guess, I didn't pay attention. That's how much I liked it. I didn't know it was that long. Or maybe I got in really late. I don't know.
Tried to make it as enjoyable as possible.
It was great. And a little, I guess it's a commercial for your video and for Cargo's ears, but I know the answer to this, but I'll pretend like I don't. Are those some of the ears from the premiere?
These are some of the ears from the premiere.
Which ones are
the others? They're the Snow White ones.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
The snack ones are up there somewhere.
I think the snack ones were my favorite. What? And you just knew that because of the size of me, that I would like the snack ones the best. Anything
No,
with a
not
Dole Whip on
necessarily.
it.
Just because of the Dole Whip, yes.
Right? Yes. Yes. Yeah. If you don't know, the trivia that precedes tonight, a Disney Life from East trivia. I want to call it Disney Jeopardy. I hope that's what they call it. It's the hour before the show. Actually, they have a sponsor or whatever every month now, and I approached them. I wanted to do it, and so we picked up. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what we picked up. It's something from Cargo. I don't even know if it's a secret, honestly. So I don't know if Cargo's in the house or Disney World. No, not Disney
Yeah, I
World.
think there's something with a pair of ears or
Yeah,
something.
okay, good. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were. Yeah, it's a Cargo's pair of ears. So yeah, pretty cool. Hey Farm Mall, hey Chills, hey Marianne, hey Pirate Princess Red, hey Miguel, hey the Lucky Man. Anybody I missed too. So again, so you started your channel about a year and a half ago. It's had great growth. You're almost at 700. Let's get them to 700 tonight, everybody. Get over there to Disney World Adventures. You started it off because you wanted to share videos. Obviously, you have a love for Disney. Let's talk about that. How long have you loved Disney? When did you become a Disney fan? Let's dive into that.
Well, as hardcore as I am now, since I had the YouTube channel, when I went back to Disney that July, year and a half ago, that's pretty much when it all started.
Yeah. What's been your best video? What's your favorite video? Oh, your favorite video. And I'm going to pull you up and talk about your best performing video. What's been your favorite
performance?
What's that?
My best performance, not necessarily my favorite one, I don't think. I don't know
So
what my favorite one would be.
You don't know which one's your favorite one?
No, I couldn't think off the top of my head.
Well, I'm pulling your channel up now to see which one's got the most views. But I think I got to know you by being in other people's streams, to be honest. I mean, you're definitely well known in our little Disney community here on YouTube, and I love that.
That's how I met a lot of these people, is through live streams.
Yeah, yeah. Do you prefer live streams or videos for both watching and for creating?
Live streams.
Oh yeah, really? Why is that?
Just because of the interaction.
Yeah, I say that too. I think I've said this even on the show. So if you've been here a while, I might be repeating myself. But I actually thought I would not like live streams. When I was watching them, some I really liked and some I really didn't like. I didn't think I would start it, but it's built community. It sounds so hokey. But I mean, I know you now. I didn't know you. I could watch your videos and I can comment on your videos. It's just not the same, right? But you're in chat and you get to know somebody. I love it.
Yeah, I'm usually a quiet, shy type of person. Never was the type to get in front of the class to do a report or anything.
Why is that?
Just because that's just the way I am, I guess. So to be doing this is kind of mind-blowing to me.
I love it. See, hey, break through those barriers. I was the exact opposite. I was the guy that you couldn't shut up. And I'm still that guy.
No.
Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair Magic Kingdom is your biggest video. Less than a year ago, 523 views. Country Bear Jamboree being number 2. I love me some Country Bear. So let's talk about your love for Disney. So, well, when did you start?
My favorite one would probably be the Happily Ever After video.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
Probably works.
I watched your Jungle Cruise one. It's not a recent one, but I watched it recently just because I love the Jungle Cruise. I love that. But let's talk about your love for Disney. When did you become a fan of Disney? What parks have you been to? That kind of thing.
A year and a half ago, like I said. I mean, I've been a fan of Disney all my life. I mean, we had 90 movies before I was a diehard fan. I've been to all the parks.
So your love for Disney has really grown. I thought you were saying that's when your YouTube channel started. I didn't realize you were saying that's when your Disney fandom started. So you've become a big time Disney fan recently then. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
I didn't realize that. That's very cool. So what, interesting. What was the
last time I went to the park was when I was 13.
Oh, okay.
I was in 40 years, or I was 40 years old the next time I went.
That's crazy. I mean, you said that, but it didn't click to me. That's so cool. So what was the trigger? What was, I mean, I know you've got 2 kids. Was that part of it?
That was definitely part of it.
Yeah.
But I think I love it more. Oh, I know I love it more than they do.
That's like me.
My daughter at this point.
I have 4 kids and they're definitely Disney nuts. And my wife loved Disney before we got married, but Yeah, we all like Disney on our own, and we brought it to them. Even Disney pins. They collected Disney pins before I did. Now I'm the biggest Disney pin collector in the house. So yeah, we're a little nuts for it. So tell me about your kiddos. What are their favorite parks, and what are your favorite parks? So which parks have you been to?
My favorite is Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
I don't need to think about that. My
Would
daughter would be kind of hard to think about.
Yeah.
My sons would be Epcot probably, or Animal Kingdom.
And I'm looking. See, this is how we were joking before for the people in chat. Before it went live, I joke I can't look at you while I'm talking because it shows me. But behind you, you've got some really neat stuff. What do you got back there? I'll let you describe it a little.
All kinds of goodies. You name it, it's up there.
I love it. I
Disney
see some
pins to Doorables to Haunted Mansion books to all kinds of fellow YouTuber channels.
I was just gonna say, you got a little Disney Dan merch back there. I love it. I love the pops
on. I got cargo on. There's some Mickey Magic up there.
Yeah, Mickey's Magic very rudely going on vacation. Missed doing the trivia.
Can't tag us along.
Yeah, right. So anyway, Mouse Talk, hey, welcome. You're well represented. Who else has popped in that I haven't said hi to? Chills, I think I said hi to. Marianne, hey, how are you? So appreciate you guys being here. Again, check out Chris's channel, Disney World Adventures. We're already 15 minutes in. We'll be here for 45 more minutes. I'm not checking his subscriber list now, but it would make my day to get him to 675, even 700 today. So if you're not a subscriber, get over there. So Magic Kingdom is your favorite, you said. So then it means I need to ask you what your favorite land is. For me, I'm an Adventureland guy. For you, if you could only go to one land in the Magic Kingdom, it would be
Adventureland.
Adventureland. I knew I liked you. And then let's get down to the
Jungle Cruise.
What else? Keep
Tiki
going.
Room.
Yeah. See, that's all stuff. Did you say that for me?
Well,
I'm sorry.
Little yes, little no.
I love it. I love everything about Adventureland too. Actually, today in Disney is Adventureland Day with Tiki Tony that we talked about last week. Next week, I believe, is at Disney World. I'm in Texas. I don't get to go, and I don't even know where you live. Do you live near the parks? I didn't even ask you that. I don't even know.
3.5 hours south.
So what, Miami? Where are you?
Closer to Miami than Orlando, but technically like Fort Lauderdale, right on the outskirts of Fort Lauderdale.
Very nice, very nice. I'm trying to talk my wife into letting me move to Orlando, but I'm losing that fight so far.
It's a fight worth having.
Yeah, right. I'll win. She knows I'll win. She doesn't think I'll win, but deep down she knows. She keeps telling me that because we're DVC now, newly DVC, we live there already, which I deeply disagree with. So, favorite character? You've got some Stitch right behind you. Let's talk about. You mentioned movies. When you were a kid, you knew the movies and you loved the movies. Let's talk about your favorite Disney movies.
Favorite of all time is Snow White.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can still watch that now, today. Moana is another favorite.
Love Moana. So you said Snow White, so I have to ask you about the dwarf. Do you have a favorite dwarf? And then, of course, why?
Probably Dopey because of his silly antics.
Love it. Love it.
But Grumpy's another great one. I mean, they're all great in their own.
I'm a Dopey guy too. I like Dopey. Do I have Dopey and Grumpy? Yeah, those would be my favorite too. Also, what about you guys in chat? You got a favorite dwarf? Let me know in chat. Again, if I haven't said hi to you, I'm really glad you're here. Disney Life of Ours, welcome in. D Hazel, welcome in again. This is Chris.
Dopey, Happy, Dopey, Happy, and Grumpy, and Meg's coasters. I don't know if you can see them. They're Happy there, Grumpy's up there, and there's two behind my shoulder. They're real hard to see. But they're these small little coasters made out of wood that's hand painted. Absolutely amazing.
And are these from Megan? Is that what you said?
Megan, yeah, Mickey's Magic.
She's great. I love it. See, I want to look at your stuff, but then I can't shut up, and then I'm looking at my ugly face again. So I'm going to be quiet for a minute. So say something really, really cool so I can look at your stuff.
Okay. I'll say something really, really cool.
So I see your Disney pins up there. Tell me about your Disney pins. Do you have a favorite Disney pin?
Oh, boy. Probably the We Wants the Redhead if I had to pick one. but the Pluto is an egg. The extravaganza one, the passholder one, was pretty special too.
Now, did you just say that because you're like all of us and you love Angela, Pirate Princess Red in chat, or was that actually for the ride character?
No, that was because of Angela in the chat.
Yeah, see, good answer. See, we all love you. All right, so we talked about Adventureland. We talked about your favorite park, but I didn't ask what your favorite ride is. You kind of gave a hint there, but is your favorite ride in the Magic Kingdom and in Adventureland, or is it somewhere else?
Probably no, in Liberty Square, the Haunted Mansion.
I was going to say, I think I could guess then. I think is that the only ride in Liberty Square? I guess Muppets are not really a ride, but anyway, I love that. So I would say a lot of people in chat would pick that one. It's hard for me to not pick that one. When I'm asked that question, I usually go with Expedition Everest, but I can't imagine going to the Magic Kingdom and missing out on the Haunted Mansion. It's got great memories.
That's the first attraction we had to.
Haunted Mansion, love it.
Yeah.
Favorite Haunted Mansion character?
Ooh, good question. I don't know. The Hitchhiking Ghosts.
Yeah.
All three of them.
King Ghost.
I don't even know their names. Gus,
Ezra. Who am I forgetting? Chat, we need help.
I'm forgetting the same guy.
Gus, Ezra. Who am I forgetting? Oh, I need some help, chat.
I don't know.
Cargo, we were just talking about you. Check out what's on Chris's head over there. So two things need to happen. Somebody needs to tell me who. Phineas, thank you, the lucky minute. That was going to drive me crazy. Cargo and everyone else, I'm going to shut up so you guys can see him. Look at what is on Mr. Chris's head. Mr. Chris's head. That sounds like a punk rock band. Mr. Chris's head. I like that.
Gus, Ezra, Phineas.
So I don't know when Cargo got in, but I think she just got in now. So for anyone who got in late, we got 19 in the house, guys. Thanks so much. I appreciate you being here. Chris, I'm going to ask you to repeat it. What's on your head, dude?
A pair of Cargo 619 ears.
Yeah, baby. You know, I'm going to put a hat on because I feel like I need to because your hat's cooler than mine.
Snow White ears.
Cargo, if you haven't seen his...
I just got a hat to wear, and all of a sudden I'm an ear person.
I love it.
Because when I first originally bought them, I wasn't going to wear them. I was just going to display them in the background here originally.
Yeah.
But then situations changed, and now I wear them in support for her rather than just display them.
Oh my gosh. So that's making me want to say a few things. So yeah, the room that I'm in here is, well, my oldest daughter came and watched our house when we went to Disney World. And when she got back, she said to her mother, not to her dad, it looks like Walt threw up in Dad's office. And yeah, I think it kind of does look like that. I might have to fix it up. But my point is, we own a lot of Disney ears. And I'm in trouble because Cargo and Megan, they make such good ears. And we already buy so many, and we're going to even be buying more. But I like to display them, is my point. And my wife's got a walk-in closet. And if you look on the right, on the upper, I don't know, on the high part of the right, in her closet, there's like way too many Disney ears. So it's fun. But I love your background. What's your favorite thing back there? That's actually where I wanted to go earlier. What's your favorite item that you collect and or that's behind you there that we can look at?
Probably the Haunted Mansion bookends. I don't know if you can see them. I'll grab one though. These I got from my mother.
Oh, wow. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely love these. And they go nicely with the Haunted Mansion books I have.
You have Haunted Mansion books?
Yeah, the Tales from the Haunted Mansion, Volume 1, 2, and 3.
Is that a thing? Are you making that up? Because I must have that. What is that?
Dougie knows about them. He said he has them.
I don't believe anything Dougie says.
Well, believe this.
Oh.
I mean, the art and just the books themselves are so cool looking.
That's awesome.
I mean, I've only gotten into Volume 1, so.
Is it a book? Is it a story, or is it just picture what's inside?
They're like little short stories.
Oh, no way!
About the people in the mansion and stories of the mansion. Like I said, I've only gotten into Volume 1, so I can't speak too much about them. But that Madame Leota one's got to be pretty cool.
That is awesome. Hey, Janine, welcome in. Hey, Jaded, welcome in. Hope I said hi to everybody. I so appreciate you being here. Yeah, I've got a Haunted Mansion comic.
Jelly's Journey's got them.
Yeah?
Yeah, Jelly's Journey says she has them.
I'm going to have to check that out. Ray, you got those too? Oh, that's awesome. Very cool. All right. So I started to ask you before, and then I got off onto something else. Favorite Disney character and why?
Snow White, she's the original princess. Snow White, she's the original princess.
All right, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Did you hear me now?
Yeah, I don't know. You went away. I don't know if you went away for everybody or just me. Yesterday I was streaming and I had a horrible connection, so I was worried about that tonight. So far, so good, I think. Guys in the chat, is the stream okay? Are we buffering? Are we good?
It seems okay on my end. I mean, there are so many characters to list. I mean, it's kind of hard to pick just one, but Snow White's definitely my favorite.
Favorite Disney snack?
Snack.
And if you're confused, I'll remind you what my name is. The channel name.
Dole Whip is definitely up there.
I love it.
But that Peter Pan float is a close second.
I've told this story too. I was, like all of us, online reading stuff, and there was an article about Disney food, and I love that. I was reading it, and they say never read the comments, and I agree with that. But the first comment after this great article about Disney food was, Disney's so horrible with food. It's so expensive. All they have is hot dogs and hamburgers. And I was just shocked that this guy went to Disney with his family and had this experience where he thought that the food of Disney was no good. If Disney was just the food, it would be good enough for me to fall in love with it. And it's so much more than that. But
that's what it's all about. Some people.
Right? Well, I mean, I used to be in shape, so yeah. I love it. For me, it's Dole Whip, it's churros, it's
again, the list goes on and on.
Yep.
With the snacks.
So you collect a lot of stuff, it looks like. It looks like behind you've got a lot of stuff. If you could only collect one thing, or if you had a favorite, what would it be?
If I could only do one thing, it would probably be Disney pins.
Yeah? How long have you been collecting Disney pins?
A year and a half.
I guess that's going to be the answer every time I ask you how long on something.
Just about, yeah.
That's cool.
Except how long have I owned that Mickey? That's probably 4 to 5 years. Everything else is a year and a half.
You really do have some neat stuff back there. The more I'm looking at you, the more I'm looking behind you.
All kinds of stuff. There's Doorables and Zoom Zooms. I got some Pops. I got your Redhead.
Pirate Princess Red. More Pirate Princess Red love. That's awesome. So yeah, again, it's 8:25. So I try to remind the minutes because I know new people are coming in, a couple out. People are coming in and people are coming out. This is Chris from Disney World Adventures. If you're in the Disney community, especially in the live streams, you definitely know him. Yeah, put in the chat your favorite. When I ask him the questions, guys, I hope you're throwing it in the chat too. I always go back and read it. But yeah, definitely want you guys to be telling us what your favorite thing is too. And also at 8:40, my time 8:45. So at 45 after the hour, I'll try to jump in the chat and see if you guys have any questions for Chris about him or his channel or anything like that. So the kiddos, I don't want to get too personal and ask the ages, but what are some of their favorite things about Disney? Let's just ask that so I don't too specific.
My daughter's kind of easy because she's at that age where she'd rather be home, almost. She's still pretty good once you get her into the park. She kind of gets into it a little, but she's like that preteen, teenager age where she'd rather be doing other things.
Yeah, I hear you. And so in the year, I'm sorry.
I missed that. In the year what?
In the year and a half, have you been just the once, or have you been a few times? How many times have you been, and where did you stay and all that stuff? Do you have a favorite place to stay?
Most of the time we stay off property, and it's pretty much whatever's available, cheapest for the most part.
I lost you on all that except for the cheapest. I heard the cheapest at the end.
We stay off property for the most part when we go.
Yeah.
Which is why we've been able to go over a dozen times now.
Nice. Really? So you're saving a lot then. Wow. So we've stayed on the budget resorts, the all-star resorts.
That's all we've stayed on, all-stars. We have stayed on property, but that's all we've stayed at is all-stars.
Yeah.
But
so when you stay off property, where do you stay? Do you have a place you like to stay?
I mean, not really. I mean, Howard Johnson's we've stayed at, Motel 6. I mean, nothing special.
I'll tell you what, though, I find, and I'm thinking more Disneyland now than Disney World because I don't know the places around Disney World as much, but the stuff that was around Disneyland when I was a kid, some of them were kind of dumps. But as we got older, they all were pretty nice because obviously they had to be nicer. People wouldn't stay there. So, and we've only done one off-property place at Disney World, and it was only for one day. But I don't even remember what it was, but it was right across from Disney Springs, and it was beautiful. So I'm guessing all of it's pretty nice. I mean, they're not going to get
the most just a bed into a shower to us.
Yeah, that's
and
when
free
we became.
Breakfast. That's another nice thing about it for us is they offer free breakfast.
Right. That's awesome. Okay, so I want to talk more about your channel. So you said you started off just wanted to, have some videos for you and your kiddos and your family. It's certainly grown. Do you have plans to grow it? Do you have hopes to grow it? Are you hoping to get monetized? Tell me about do you have any goals for your channel? And mostly this is for the chat to help you get them, achieve them.
Just seeing how it goes, seeing how it comes. I mean, I'm not expecting to get monetized anytime soon. I might.
Well, you're gonna, buddy.
I might get the subs, but the watch hours are nowhere near.
Yeah, you know what? That's funny you say that. I got my sub goal quite a while ago, but my watch hours, I don't know. I'm thinking spring.
The live streams are helping.
Yeah, you'll get. I mean, I don't know your watch hours, but you'll get there. You're growing. I mean, you're pretty popular in the community. I'm thinking it's going to happen sooner than you think.
That's the reason why I love doing it now is the community.
Yeah,
more than anything.
I said this a couple of chat. I think I might have said it last night, and I've said it in some other events I've been at. I used to. I mean this about you, and I mean this about a lot of people in the chat. Hey, John, how are you, buddy? I used to call my YouTube friends, and somebody mentioned it and kind of chastised themselves about it, and I really took it to heart. Like, I don't have YouTube friends and friends. I have friends, and I mean, I haven't met you yet, but I've talked to you a lot. I mean, I guess I'm typing to you a lot now. We're talking right now and interacting, and everybody in the chat from. I mean, look at the names in here. I don't think of them as YouTube friends. I think of them as friends, and that's kind of what we were talking about with the live stream, right? I mean, I got to know you, DWA, Disney World Adventures. Later, I knew that Chris was Disney World Adventures through this community. It's pretty amazing. It's really why I
can't wait to meet up in the park.
Right. So let's talk about that.
I miss Tony and Lisa by that much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, tell me about that.
Well, the Tony and Lisa tip of the years. Tony and Lisa. I had tried to schedule a meetup, but they were going to be in Animal. They were in Animal Kingdom, and I was going to be in Epcot. Just wasn't going to happen that day.
So you've got some Disney YouTubers merch back there, and maybe you're going to tell somebody to go check out somebody's new channel. Who are you? Give me your top 3 or 4 Disney channels. Oh, and then let's talk about non-Disney YouTube if you watch that. But let's start with Disney. Who are some of your favorite channels?
Well, tip of the years would be one of them. They're definitely like a must-watch.
Yep.
Bob and Ashley is also must-watch.
They're great. Love them.
A lot of the people in the chat, Cargo, Dougie. Yeah. Steve, I just watched his video that he posted an hour or 2 ago.
Steve's World? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Steve.
Definitely a lot of must-watch channels out there.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't want to speak for you, but I'll certainly speak for me. We're lucky to have other people we know. Just Red's quoting Doug, I just met you, and I like you. I like that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up in the chat too. Oh, let's get caught up in the chat real fast. The Walter Graham says, once again, prime time for me to remind you that I hate you. I don't. You are all wonderful. See, Dougie is on both sides of the fence on that one. Dougie is awesomeness. Dougie, by the way, I know, Dougie, you are your dislike on your videos. I'm just going to put it out here. You are your dislike. I know it. Tell me I'm wrong, Dougie. I'm right. Mouse Talk says, ask Chris what's his favorite Disney villain. It's on the list, but let's do it now. Mouse Talk wants to know, and since you're wearing his shirt, we're going to do what they say. Who's your favorite Disney villain? And, of course, why?
Probably Jafar from Aladdin.
And why?
The perfect villain.
Did you know?
I don't really know why.
Mouse Talk, I sensed there was. Hey, Mickey XOXO, how are you? Welcome in. Pete.
Hey,
Jill's going old school with Pete. Walter Graham says I'm most definitely wrong. I don't think I am. So, I don't know. So here, I need chat's help. So I've been wearing this hat. He's got a cooler hat on because it's cargos. But I like this, but I have to ask, does it make me an old man to keep the pins on? I need to know.
I'm thinking about getting the pins.
Right? Well, and see,
It's a good idea, I think.
and then the year before I got this one, and it looks ridiculous right now, but this is the one I normally wear when it's like 8 million degrees, but it's got the pins too. So I need to know, is it nerdy to keep the pins on? I kind of like it there, and I feel like I'm that guy at the mall or something, but
No, the other hat you had is even better, and it's a perfect idea, especially down here in the sun.
right? I mean, that's why I got the one that I just took off. I was sunburned after an hour and a half, and I don't know, but is it nerdy to keep the pins on? I need to know.
And no, keeping the pins up there is a good idea, because that's why I've been thinking about getting one, because now I keep them on my backpack.
Yeah, see, that's funny. So one of the many things that I spend too much money of my wife's money on Disney stuff is backpacks. I love me some Disney backpacks, and then I thought, oh, I'm going to start putting all my pins on the backpacks, and I thought I'm turning into the crazy guy, so I had to slow down. But I love it. Never, it makes you younger. Steve's World says, whoa, I don't know if I agree with that, but thank you. Cargo says, no, Jeff, you are not nerdy. Yeah, yes, I am, but thank you. Pins are cool. I love pins. You guys are so fun in chat. Thank you. I'm trying to catch up on the chats, and you guys make my day. Again, I'll go back for sure. Oh, see, we got the dislike. It wasn't even me. Well, that's all right. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, we got our first hater.
That's all right. I don't understand the whole dislike thing. It just means we're going to pop up less on their channel, which good, right?
Yeah, I appreciate the sub and the bell being rung.
Anyway, okay, so we asked Disney villain. I think you already told me your princess, but can I assume Snow White's your favorite movie? Snow White's your favorite princess? Is that a fair assumption?
That's a fair assumption.
How about Disney couple? People don't ask this question enough. I like Disney couple.
That's a good one.
I have my list of questions, but I never asked it. I never get to this one, so I made myself remember this one. Disney couple. Do you have a favorite?
Aladdin and Jasmine.
That's a good one. My daughter and I stood in line at the Christmas party, Mickey's Christmas party, to see them. Are you a character meet and greet kind of guy, or no?
Yeah, to a point.
I love those. I love those more now as a 49-year-old than I did as a kid.
It's not the first thing I run to, but definitely enjoy them.
My mom got remarried. Great guy. Took him to Disney for the first time a couple years ago, which is a great. You ever take a kid to Disney for the first time? It's awesome. Taking an adult to Disney for the first time is super awesome too. And we were standing in I have 4 daughters. All right, I have 4 daughters. So we're at the Magic Kingdom, and we're standing in line for I don't think we even know who. It was 3 princesses. I don't think at the time we even know who it was. And so we're going around and we're standing in line, and all of a sudden we get there, and he's like, "What? There's no ride? You're just here to meet the girls?" I'm like, "Yeah." So who's your favorite meet and greet that you've ever done, and/or that you'd love to see someday?
The favorite meet and greet I've ever done was Baymax.
Oh, that's a good one. I've never done that one.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. He took my son's hat off, and his handler put it on his head for him. It was fun.
Was that at the Magic Kingdom? What park was that?
No, that was at Epcot in that character spot section there.
So is he still there? Is he a regular? I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
I think he's still there.
Oh, I need to do that.
Yeah.
The kilt guy in the house. What's going on? Welcome in. Best Disney couple, Mickey and Minnie.
Happy and Sadness.
Oh, I haven't done that one either. That's fun.
Yeah, we didn't do the Happy and Sadness one.
I love it. I love that area. You know, it's funny. Church Sunday, I was at church and we had a little meeting afterwards. And so some of the kids, went over there while we did our meeting. And when we went and picked them up, they were watching some Baymax on the big screen. It made me happy. So if you need a church that loves Disney, I got one for you, but that's a whole nother thing. Well, you know what I say, Epcot is the best spot. Hey, Florida Fanatics, how are you? So yeah, we're a little early for chat questions, but I'd love to hear what you guys have for him. I got Hercules and Meg from Michelle. You guys are the best. Oh, I would love to meet Sadness says Jellies. And here's another one.
The character I most want to meet is King Louis.
Oh man, after my own heart, I love that one.
Yeah, to meet him. Jose would be another nice one.
Jose would be good. I like that. See, I love that. Oh shoot, and I had a question, and my brain went away. What was I going to ask you? So if you could stay anywhere you wanted, Disney, anywhere for Disney, where would it be? Any of the resorts or non-resorts, but whatever.
Polly.
Or
the Animal Lodge, the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
When we did the DVC, I'll give you 3 fast passes. Come listen to our spiel thing, and they got us. They got us because the zebras kept walking by. It was pretty good sales pitch, if you ask me. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine would be pretty cool. Waking up to have your coffee and a giraffe was walking by.
Right. I look forward to that someday. But we're staying at the Poly for the first time ever.
Plus, yeah, the Poly is just the Poly.
Yeah.
But
I haven't done it. I've never stayed at any of the monorail resorts, so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah,
Steve's World says
maybe something.
Steve's World says, don't have a question, but a comment. Is said, no comments allowed. No, just kidding. Just want to send out a big thank you to Chris for the amount of support he gets. The support he gives to Steve's World personally and this community, right? Yeah, I put out some invites, and I mean, everybody who said yes made me very happy, but I was really happy to get him to say yes. He's an awesome guy. Walter Graham says, Polly's my home resort is banging. Yeah, that place, I've said this before, and I'm not trying to be weirdo. I don't like bathroom humor, but the best bathroom in the history of the planet. Like, you want to smell in that bathroom. It's so amazing. I don't know what they're doing in there, but it's not going potty. Good stuff.
It's just the same thing. Just about every Disney bathroom.
Wow, Polly
for the most part.
Crazy. Hey, ATJH, Disney awesomeness is right. Yeah, thank you. Check out the Pirate Princess Red just put his link in there. Also, you know what I didn't ask you? I'm bouncing all around. I apologize if my questions are all over the place today. I'm feeling disorganized, but I'm going to blame it on the medicine. But
tell me about it. I know all about it. Haven't started doing live streams.
Right? Every time I do a plan, it's impossible. When I have a plan, especially once I go to chat, because I get off on these tangents and we have this conversation, which is my favorite thing about it. But yeah. See, now I forgot I was going to ask you again. Oh my gosh. But you know what I was going to ask you earlier? Do you watch non-Disney YouTube? And if so, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? That's one of my favorite questions to ask here. Because again, it gives us new people to go watch and listen to. Do you have other favorite YouTubers, non-Disney?
Yes, non-Disney. Actually, some of my favorite are from the scratcher community. They scratch lottery tickets.
I've seen that. That's like a big. So I'm going to need to know. I don't understand it. So I've seen they have a big community. You pop in chats and they're all together. What? I don't understand that. So what do they explain? What's going on there?
They're just showing themselves scratching their lottery tickets.
So
that's pretty much it for the most part.
So
but it's not so much. It's not the act of them scratching the ticket. It's the person who's scratching the ticket that makes it interesting. It's their personality, what they're saying, what they're doing. Some of them are ringing a bell, or they got sirens going off. And
really,
yeah, it's a great community. There's a lot of similarities between their community and our community, the Disney community.
That's so cool. So I follow a lot of outdoor stuff. I love tech. I love sports. I love Disney.
Nature, outdoor.
Mm-hmm. I know.
John Ames. I'm sure you know John Ames. He's one of them.
Oh man, I love his stuff. His videos make me want to get the heck outside.
He's from my home state. That's why I love him so much.
He's a good guy. Yeah,
I've been to a lot of those places he shoots.
Very cool. Who else? So scratchers. So scratcher channels.
Yeah, MN Treasure Hunter is one of my favorites. Big Rob is a character. He's hilarious.
I've heard the name, but who's he? I don't know.
Big Rob. He's from New York, a big time old school Italian guy, New Yorker.
Sounds like one of my family members. I like him already.
Right out of the Goodfellas movie, it sounds like.
Yeah? I love those movies. I love them. My favorite all-time movie of all time is Godfather 2. I got a Godfather poster right there. I'm a nut for that kind of stuff.
That's what he calls himself. He has the Godfather picture down on the table that he scratches his tickets on. That's what he calls himself, the Godfather. Yeah, go watch one of his videos. You'll be hooked.
I'll check it out. So if I don't, I might need you to send me a link, but I'll find it. I grew up with that. I grew up thinking I was in that movie. On my mom's side, we are very Italian and very loud, and we eat a lot. And yeah, those movies, I love it. I surprised you. Hey, Josh, how are you, buddy? Welcome in. Again, if I missed you in chat, I'm sorry. I will definitely go back and try to say hi. I'm going to give you another minute or two, and then I'm going to ask you guys if you have any questions for them. But I feel like I'm talking way too much. Tell me what you want them to know. I know you also got Instagram. I know you also have Twitter. I don't think you're on any other, if you are on any other social media platforms, I'm unaware. What else do you want them to know? Where can they find you? What do you want to tell the people before I open it up to them for the last 15 minutes of these questions?
Well, like you said, I'm on Twitter. Chris Loves Disney. I have recently started Instagram because I felt like I was missing out on so much. And that's pretty much the same handle. I am on Facebook, but that's basically family stuff, just to keep up with family.
Yeah.
I am part of the annual pass holder groups and stuff, but
that's cool.
There's so much drama in there. I hardly go in there at all.
I gave up on Facebook a couple years ago. Honestly, with the election, people lost their brains on Facebook. So I'm still on there because I feel like I'm supposed to be, but
only because of family. That's about it.
Yeah, totally me. But if you ask me, did I see your post on Facebook? I can't not laugh out loud. Like people at work ask me that. I'm like, no. And you can at me and I won't even know it. I can't stand Facebook. Hey, Heavens Gates Dairy Farm, welcome in. Yeah, see, I was just talking. I have a lot of people who I follow who are like homesteaders and they go hiking a lot, that outdoor thing. And it's probably because I don't like I had somebody in, they were, hey, they were in my stream and they were asking me, how do I know you? I'm like, I don't know. I probably follow your channel. You're an outdoor guy. And I don't get to go outside anymore. I work, I YouTube, I got my church, I got my family. I don't have time to go hiking. So YouTube lets me go see, John Ames World or Yosemite, or I love it. I love YouTube.
Preppers are another community I watch. The preppers community, yeah.
Remember that show? What was that show called? They had the prepper show. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, it came out when my oldest daughter, she's out of the house now, but when that came, or maybe it was it doesn't matter. One of my kids loved it so much that, they dug a hole in our backyard in California. I'm like, what are you doing? You don't get to dig a hole in my backyard. But yeah, that was addicting stuff. They loved it. Raising Selena and Emily, welcome in. Ray J, welcome in. So yeah, I'm gonna open it up to you guys. So it's your chance. We've got 50. I'm not gonna go past the hour, so we got about another 14 minutes, just out of respect for the guest and for you guys. And also, I've got a cold. What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want to know about Chris? Again, you've got his Instagram, you've got his Twitter, obviously his YouTube channel. If you go into the description of this video, all his links are there. I think there was a PayPal link. Is it in your about section? I think there's a PayPal link. So if you want to support him, that's the way you can do that.
But you don't have to. Sure, that's just there because I have a PayPal. That's not there.
Have you checked out Buy Me a Coffee? I did a video on it because I fell in love with it. It's pretty cool. I would highly suggest to all creators, to you, Chris, go check out Buy Me a Coffee. It's pretty cool. A Disney Life for me says, what's been your most pleasant surprise as a Disney YouTuber? Wow, that's a great question. And what's been your biggest challenge? That's a great question. So let's start off with the first one. What's been your biggest surprise being a YouTuber? And then your biggest challenge? Great question.
As a YouTuber, the YouTube Disney community's probably been my overall biggest surprise. Just the size of it, the outpouringness of it, the generosity of it.
So true. So true. And and in this chat specifically, I mean, I don't want to miss anybody, but Pirate Princess Red. I mean, Pirate Princess Red. I'm guarantee is not a UFC fan, and she was in my chat for like 5 hours. I bet yesterday, helping keep it clean. Cargo. Oh my gosh, just watching your right. And again, I don't want to go down the list because I'll leave somebody out, but just because I looked at the screen and those are the two names.
I know. I hate start naming names.
Yeah, right. Because somebody's going to, you didn't say me, but that's the names I looked at. But my point is, you're so right. Like, there's not enough generosity on this planet, it seems, anymore, but there really is. And these guys prove it. We just, you don't watch, Fox News and CNN aren't talking to us about the good people out there. They're talking to us about somebody who put their kid in a hole somewhere or some disgusting thing. But there's so much love and generosity. I totally agree.
It never ceases to amaze me. It always blows my mind.
Yeah, I'm blessed to know them. And so the other half of that was, what's been your biggest challenge, which I think is equally a great question. What's been your biggest challenge in your 18 months of being a Disney YouTuber?
On YouTube is probably doing the camera to face interaction. Getting used to that has definitely been the hit. Start broadcast has been the biggest challenge.
Hey, Walter, welcome in, buddy. So why is that? Just getting comfortable, just like speaking in public kind of thing?
Just because of my nature of being a quiet, shy person.
Well, I got good news for you. We like you, so keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. Great question. I'm going to try to scroll back because I know I saw my name highlighted a few times, and I missed the question. So let me just scan real fast so I can ask the questions. Heaven's Gate, I think I said hi to you, but hi to you. Welcome in.
Walt had asked who was or the first channel I had first started watching when I started YouTube. You were definitely one of them.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, but thank you.
I mean, you were one of our first subscribers. You were like number 4 or 5.
On your channel?
Yep.
See, I told you I liked you.
Michael K would be another one that I started watching.
Yeah. I missed his live stream this week, and I hated it. I don't even know why I did. I've been fighting the one. Oh, maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. I don't know. But I
don't know.
I started off
blown away.
Yeah, you're good. Then I didn't miss one. I didn't know. That's awesome. I start off my Saturdays with Nick Nimmin and Michael K. I usually start with Nick Nimmin, and then I watch Michael K. and I go back to Nick Nimmin. If it depends on what we're doing and what's going on. But I didn't get to. Oh man, if you're a YouTuber and you want to get good at it, Nick is.
He's the how-to guy type, right?
Yeah, he's one of many I like, but I'll say it. He's probably my favorite. He knows so much and he shares it, and I love it. So if you're a creator, you don't know what I'm talking about, check out Nick Nimmin. But yeah, so I was your 4th subscriber. That makes my day. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, you were one of the first.
That's awesome. See? I don't know why I'm saying see, but that makes me happy. So anyway, any other questions for him? Let's see. I can't hide on my phone. Okay, Cargo, what's your question? Or did you already ask it? Oh man, night air is getting me. Cargo, I'm looking for it. I'm scrolling back up. No one has ever. That's not a question. Cargo. Angela's very awesome. I agree. Not a question. Cargo, what's your question?
Steve asked, "Did you get your trip planned for later this year?" No, not yet.
Do you know when you're gonna go?
Yeah, the end of August.
That's right.
30th, 31st, and the 1st, I think it is.
Jelly's, that was your 4th subscriber. That's cool. Marianne says Rice Krispies are for Chris. I don't get that. Why? How come Rice Krispies are for Chris? Marianne says Rice Krispies for Chris. Is that like a?
I don't know why that would be a thing, unless she knows something that a lot of other people don't know.
So Cargo and Angela, Pirate Princess Red, have this whole code thing that I don't understand at all. And I think we might be in the middle of one of those right now. So Cargo says, I feel like Jim Carrey trying to, I need to know how Chris feels about Disney Rice Krispies. It's important to her. She hit her head, but we love her anyway. So I don't know what she's talking about. Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well.
And she likes those Disney Rice Krispie treats that are nicely decorated and real fancy like Disney does it. And yes, I do know they're very important to her. And I think that's possibly why her package weighs as much as it does, maybe. Did I say too much?
I don't have any idea what you're talking about, but Cargo is enjoying it very, very much, which makes me happy. Cargo, we love you. I don't have any idea what you're talking about, but it made me happy anyway.
You don't know Rice Krispie treats?
Yeah, I don't know why are they heavy and why are they Mickey version. I mean, Rice Krispie treats.
Well, they're shaped as a Mickey head. That's why they're Mickey.
I need to brush my teeth just talking about this, but keep going.
And they're coated in frosting or sugar, and they have all kinds of candies on them. And
Cargo's yelling at me now. She says, I want to know how he feels about them, not how I feel about them. That's what he said. How do you feel about them?
How do I feel about them personally?
Apparently, it's.
Well, I care that Cargo likes them. I care that Cargo cares about them.
She's gonna yell at me again. How do you feel about them? And I'm making fun here.
I love them. I love them so much. I actually picked some up the other day while I was at the park.
Jelly's journey says what. I mean, obviously, duh, right? I totally agree. Everything is better when it's Mickey shaped. Totally agree. Or if it tastes like bacon. Chills, I think I'm with you. They're diabetes and plastic, but they're good, right?
People are like them personally, no.
See, Cargo, we need you on the show. We need you on the show because I don't even know what you're talking about, and you got everybody cracking up. So, come on, Cargo. We need to start a petition. Who in the chat wants Cargo on the show? Hashtag Cargo.
Oh, I think Cargo said no to Hangouts.
I feel like we're close. I feel like Cargo and I have been in negotiations for a while, and I'm going to break her down. We'll get there.
But if there's any time, now's a good time.
Right? See, they're not doing the hashtag thing, but they want. So anyway, so I feel like, I mean, we're almost running out of time. See, I think I said this to you. I always say it every week. It goes so fast because it's fun. And I talk too much. I need to let the guests talk more. But what do you want them to know about your channel? What are your goals for your channel now? I know you started, it was just I want to show my family thing. 18 months ago, you didn't know it was going to be this big. I'm happy to be number 4. Now you're almost at 700. You'll be at 1,000 soon. Your growth has obviously been going through the roof. Yeah, well, because you're fun. What are your hopes for the for the rest of the year for your YouTube channel? What do you want them to know? Got any plans? Any cool videos coming up? Time to promote some you, man.
Well, with the channel, it's just getting used to the new camera and software, editing software. Hopefully producing better videos, getting back to the parks more, get more footage. That's pretty much it about the channel, and continue with the sport. Not only just showing up and watching people's videos, but promoting them with the merch and stuff. Not only in the videos, but at the parks.
Love it. And I almost...
Oh, I lost you. That's what you look like.
Premiere that, again, if you haven't seen his video today, go check it out. Oh, look at all the We Want Cargo. Yeah, I like it. Melt her heart. That's right. Get her in here. She's almost there. So keep pushing it, people. I almost got a yes out of her. We'll get a yes. Your camera.
I just posted what I called my first vlog Friday, the solo trip to Epcot.
I don't think I saw it. Did I see it? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look.
That was shot with the new camera.
Yeah. So what kind of camera is that? You want to trade? I got some Disney pins I'll send you. What kind of camera is that? It's awesome.
You don't have enough Disney pins to trade.
What kind of camera is it?
The Canon G7 Mark II.
That's the one that everybody says to get to vlog.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you were showing why. Yeah. Well, again, plug in your video again and plug in Cargo's ears. But I'll tell you what, that was clarity, man. That was when you were getting up close, and I think you even said, I don't know if it's getting it. I'm like, what are you talking? That thing is beautiful. That was
the
really
focus wasn't cooperating with me too much. I felt.
Yeah,
but I was messing with it with the in and out. So I'm sure I was messing with it.
I know what you're talking about. I actually thought that looked cool, but I know what you're talking about. But
oh my God, yeah! If you watch the Epcot video and the on-ride footage of some of the attractions,
I want to use my camera because I don't want to have all this. I carry a lot of stuff when I'm at the parks. I got 4 kids and a wife and all my Disney pins and the bacon that I have to bring with me at all times. And so I don't want more stuff. But as I'm doing this and I'm seeing people, well, like your video today, makes me want to drop way too much money on the
That's the
camera.
nice thing about it. It's so small and light. It's not like lugging around an old camera.
So check that out, guys. Like that's the one. That's the one that everybody says to get.
And I see why, because this is the camera to get.
I must have one. So I don't have enough Disney pins to make a trade? Are you sure? I got some good pins.
No. This is my third child right here.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, that was awesome. It showed. It really did. So we talked about doing a little tech talk, but so let's talk about that. What do you use to edit your videos? What do you want to learn next? There's all. Oh my gosh, I've got so many things I need to learn and learn for this. What do you use? Let's start with that. With your software or whatever. What do you use to edit?
Basically starting over from scratch, because all I used was my phone. I used a free app on my phone for the first year and 3 months.
You didn't with the video I saw today.
No, that was with the new software Vegas Pro that I got.
I've not used it, but I hear that's good, but I've never used it.
Yeah, thank you, Rob Fuzz, for turning me on to that.
Rob's great. Yeah, he's got a good channel.
Still got a lot to learn with that. I haven't even scratched the surface with effects and all that.
Well, there's so much.
Plus, I got the subscription to Epidemic Sound now, so the music is through the roof.
I loved your music today. It was perfect for it. It was
I was able to get the national anthem to Canada to throw that in there for Cargo.
Wow, Cargo. I hear it's really cold up there, and I have to say that because it's freezing here today.
It's supposed to get another snowstorm up there, supposedly, or winter storm, whatever she's calling it.
For all Canadians and anyone who lives above, Texas, why? It's so cold. It's so
Plenty of room in Florida,
right? I don't know. I lived in San Diego. I live in Texas. I'm not going any north of whatever that line is. It's too dang cold. Anyway, so it's 8:59. It went really, really fast. I really feel like I did more talking than I should have. I'm the worst host ever. I just talk. What do you want? It does. It totally does.
I'll jump on for 15 minutes at lunch, and it's 28 minutes by the time I'm getting off.
Well, you said your video was you said it was an hour. I mean, I don't know if I got in late, but it certainly didn't feel like it. That's another one of the things, I mean,
that was unusual. I don't usually make them that long.
It didn't seem long. That's what I'm trying to say. It was great.
It was the content. It definitely.
So what do you want them to know? What do you got coming up? You got some videos that you want them to know about. I really want to promote this channel, and I'm going to tell your channel, and I'm going to tell them to go smash the subscribe button, and then I'm going to blow my nose after we say goodnight to them.
Well, I got the live stream Thursday night at 9 as usual. I started the DWA live with Chris every Thursday night. Friday, I got hopefully the Magic Kingdom solo trip coming out.
Nice.
That vlog, that should be like a real proper vlog with more talking and stuff involved.
Was it with the new camera?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Everything's shot with the new camera now, including the Festival of Fantasy Parade and all the marching bands from the high schools that were there.
That's
when
cool.
I was just there. I did a live stream of it, but I also shot it with the camera.
Sweet. What?
So
really?
I edited that. No, I had them both in the same hand.
Nice.
I had it on a stroller to start with. Someone was nice enough to let me mount it on their stroller.
Brilliant.
But the kids moving around and stuff in the stroller wasn't going to allow it. So
whenever my wife's pushing me in the stroller, I'm always moving around too. She yells at me. It's horrible. So there you go. You got a lot to watch with him coming up, it sounds like. If you didn't know him already, you better have fell in love with him there. Get over to his channel and subscribe. I wrote it down. I don't know. I've got papers everywhere. What was it? Where were you at? He was at 6. I don't remember. 670.
I was at 678 before the premiere. And then you shared it out, and I jumped up to 672, up 4. I don't even know what I'm at now. I haven't checked it.
Well, I'm very hopeful it's gone up. If it hasn't,
sure it has.
Yet some of his stuff, you're gonna like it. He's awesome. He's fun. I know he already proved that to you guys. I hope we didn't bore you to death. I know if we did, it's because I did all the talking. But he's really a great guy. He's got a great channel. Give him some love.
Looks like we got
29
likes.
There you go. Cool. I didn't even pull out my calendar to see who I've got next week. So if it's you, I'm glad it's you. I'll look here in a minute. I didn't.
Well, if you got a free spot, I'll take it.
You're always welcome, my friend. You know, it's funny you say that. Like, my schedule's been weird since our trip last December. I haven't done as many streams. I dropped the trivia, not because I love it. I miss it. I just haven't had time, and we got kind of a big thing happening in our life here that hopefully I'll be able to tell people here shortly. And I'm hoping to get a schedule, but I'd love to do more streams. And eventually, I'd like to just have friends on, not as formal. Not that I think this is formal, but you know, just coming on and having fun. I'm also thinking about doing a Disney pin night where we get 4 or 5 people who want to trade Disney pins, show the pins, and make some trades. I was just on a baseball card show, basically.
That's an interesting idea.
I want to. Yeah, I love trading Disney pins, and I love it more than once or twice a year when I'm in the parks. So, and I got plenty that somebody else will love more than me, and you know, so I don't know. It's something that I want to do, but blah, blah, blah. That's coming soon, but I'd love to have you on again is what I'm saying. But I do have a couple of people scheduled, and I'm about to send out invites for, I think the last week of March is open still, and then April and May. I've put out some feelers, but.
You've had some amazing channels on already.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me get caught up in chat, and then I'm going to say goodbye to chat. And if you can hang out for a minute so I can thank you publicly and privately, let me see what else. I don't want to miss anybody's comments. How many people in the chat think Jeff needs to be glitter bombed by... Glitter is evil. Evil.
Not Cargo's glitter.
That was cool glitter. That is a little, you're right. But in general, this dad of 4 daughters, I think I've said this before. I don't really have to say it anymore, but I used to have a rule in my life, in my house, that you cannot hug me before church if you have glitter, because I didn't want to be that guy at church, you know, all glittered up. It's not a look.
Shiny.
Yeah, all sparkly. It's not, I mean, you know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm out. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, Cargo, but glitter's evil. Okay. Janine said, Steve says, Steve's marrying Cargo. Cargo, you're married, right? You're married to an awesome Chargers fan, and GSP is next, right? So Steve, I don't know what this I do stuff is, but I know you're talking about glitter because, you know, we're friends. This is Steve's World getting back into my good graces with Disney pins. Oh man, my chat's flying by. I'm trying to get caught up. Jelly's Journey says, oh, baseball cards. I already loved you, Jelly's Journeys. You like baseball cards too? That's awesome. Steve's World again says,
he's got a whole closet full of them.
Steve, if someone breaks into your house and it's just your closet that's missing the baseball cards and the Disney pin thing, you guys are evil.
Sparkle.
Yeah. Sparkle. I don't want sparkle. I'm anti-sparkle. You guys are crazy.
Yes, Jeff needs a Cargo hat.
Steve says I will cry. I think he's probably talking about when I'm going to break into his house and take all his Disney pins and his baseball cards, or it might be that he said I do to Cargo and Cargo just ignored him, flat out leaving him at the altar. If I missed you in chat, I'm sorry. Again, Chris, Disney World Adventures, go give him some love on Instagram, on Twitter, and most importantly on YouTube. He's got a link in his About section where you can go give him some love of the PayPal kind. I highly suggest it. He's going to say you don't have to. Of course, you don't have to. Go do it if you wanted to give him some love, because he just bought a camera, and I know they're expensive, and that's be awesome. So I think that's say to them. We're about 5 minutes late. I apologize for that. I told you I wouldn't go over. But anything you want to say to chat?
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
I hope I didn't bore you. I hope we didn't bore them. I know we didn't. Dad, I love you. I'm going to say goodbye to you so I can talk to him a little bit offline. I'm going to try to start. Everybody. So I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for being a great guest.
Thank you for having me. It's been awesome. I've been looking forward to this for 2 months. It's quite the honor.
Oh, my honor's mine and theirs, I guarantee. I appreciate you saying yes. I hope you guys liked it. Give him some love. Tell him he did a good job, because he did. And chat, if you're, well, just have the best day ever. Happy Sunday. Go do something awesome at work this week or at home this week. Do something awesome for somebody else, and then go do something awesome for yourself too.
Bye, guys. Love you.
Well, absolutely well said. I'll leave it at that. All right, guys. See you later, chat. You don't go anywhere yet, okay? Talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here.